Hello everyone, this week's trade is US dollar index. Dollar test key range resistance ahead of the Fed decision. Now, the technical setup. We can see since mid January, the US dollar index has staged a steady and sustained recovery, gaining over 5% and forming a clear sequence of higher highs and higher lows, as we can see here on the daily chart. This move has pushed prices back toward the upper boundary of the broader sideways range. It has been in place since mid 2025, now bringing the index once again to the critical 100 resistance zone. This area is not only technically significant but psychological as well, making it a natural point for market hesitation. Now we have two-step framework for this week. With the Fed decision on Wednesday, the market is likely to trade in two phases. We have the pre-Fed positioning. Price is already stretched after a strong move. Expect potential consolidation or a mild pullback near resistance. And then we have the post-Fed reaction. If we zoom in, direction will likely be driven by the US bond yields. We need a clear catalyst for either a breakout continuation or rejection from resistance. Now, the technical view. The trend on the short term is bullish. We have higher lows intact. The structure, we can see a recovery pushing into range resistance. And then we have support levels 98.5 mid-range pivot, 97.7 previous structure breakout zone. After such a consistent rally, a pause or retracement at this level would potentially and technically be healthy. Now, scenarios to watch. We have the first scenario, a rejection at 100. Failure to break above resistance can lead to short-term pullback or consolidation, keeping the index within the broader range. The second scenario, we can see a clear break and hold above 100. That confirms continuation of the recovery structure and could open the path toward the next key zone around 103. A sustained move higher in the dollar could translate into downside pressure on the Euro USD, Pound USD, Australian dollar US dollar, and the New Zealand dollar US dollar pair. Any pullback in the index, however, may offer short-term relief rallies across these pairs. Now, the bottom line, the dollar has delivered a clean recovery since mid-January, bringing it back to a major decision point at 100 points. On the short term, there's a risk of consolidation after an extended move. The medium term structure gradually shifting to the upside. This week is less about immediate direction and more about how price reacts at resistance following the Fed decision.